How did the turtle get to the top floor of the mall? He took a shell-elevator.
What's going on, you guys? My name is Brobson, and welcome to episode 3 of our RuneScape Loot Decks Challenge. If you haven't seen this series yet, make sure you click the link in the description of the video to get to episode 1 and start watching from the beginning, and also check the description for the fully updated list of rules, which is now in the description as well. We have a lot of progress to go through today, and quite a few live commentary clips with our first few drops to actually add into our loot decks progress, so we'll go through those first and then get to the post-com afterwards. Enjoy the clips. From other players, or transfer any items from my other accounts. Ooh, bronze boots. That actually would be progress for the series, wouldn't it? Or, oh, is that iron gauntlets? Are those also unique? I don't know if iron gauntlets are a unique drop or not. But can someone check that? I think it might be. I hope it is. Because if so, that is another drop for the series. 7K, what is that? Where is that drop? Mystic gloves! Dude, we got them! Holy shit! We got the mystic gloves! My green screen is broken as shit right now, but we got mystic gloves. Long-term experience with old school RuneScape was in 2007. There's so much new shit now, and things have changed so much that I don't really have confidence to not die. Hey, there we go, steel boots. That's another unique. That is the one thing we were looking for from Pyrofiends, and we picked it up. It's also a boot upgrade, over double the armor value of our bronze boots. So we got some steel boots, boys. I'm happy with that when we get there. Thank you very much for supporting, man. Please, you guys can do better than that. Just put a heart. One heart is all I ask in the chat. Thank you very much. Back to RS3. Yeah, we're still gonna... Oh, we got Addy gauntlets. Those are definitely a unique. That's actually really cool because that's another piece of progress for the actual loot decks that is on the Slayer specifics drop. I actually already added that one. I'm working on compiling a list of the loot decks. And I already added all the gauntlets and boots and all that shit from Slayer creatures. So I remember putting Addy gauntlets. Another one! Boom. Dude. Schedule worse and worse every day. Hey, Mithril gauntlets. That's gotta be a unique, right? I think it is. I don't believe that anything drops the Mithril gauntlets except Moss Gem. Going for a melee route first. Nice. You should probably go for Lunars with your Chaotic. Lunars? I don't know. Oh, there we go! Rune Scimitar. Boom. Rune Scimitar. I'll even pick up the gold charm for good measure. That's what we were here for. It took way longer than I thought. No one, but you know what I mean. Like, a lot of you guys wouldn't watch Guitar Hero. And that's fine. It's not a bad thing. It's just like, I aspire to someday get that. Hey, Rune Full Helm. A lot of RS3 love going around right now. If only we could get this fucking drop so we could move on with our lives. That would be wonderful. 7.7K offhand rune mace. We did it. Thank the fucking Lord, dude. It's over. Holy hell, I have never been so excited to see a rune item in my entire goddamn life. Something else. I'm genuinely interested in seeing feedback from you guys. Started using rune bars at forges to make money to buy some bonds. Interesting profit farming method. Dude, we got Turoth boots! Oh my god, aren't they rare? I think that's like a 1 in 10k chances. No, maybe not that one. Like 1 in 1k. I think it's 1 in 1024. Or maybe it's 1 in 512. Most Slayer drops are 1 in 512, but I thought the Turoth and Basilisk boots were more rare. Quest stream coming up. Wait, why? What quest stream do we have to do? Oh man, dude, we just got a cockatrice head. That's even better than Mystic Boots. Isn't that super rare? I don't know what the head drop rates are, but we just got a cockatrice head. That is most certainly progress for the series. We can either put that in our player-owned house or go get some Zeal from Soul Wars and make a pet out of it. But I will take that all day, every day. But one of the months that sub button was out, like Twitch accidentally reset it. Another cockatrice head? Are you freaking kidding me? YouTube family-friendly content? Can we get some PogChamps in the chat? First and foremost for Ninja Kyle's 36-month resub. And secondly for our second cockatrice head in one task. That's gotta be, I don't know what the drop rate is, but that's gotta be insanely rare. And that's all the update clips and live drops that I have for you today, so we are back into the post commentary. We're picking up today's progress right where we left off in episode 2, which was getting protection prayers at the Nexus minigame in Lumbridge. We went straight to 43 prayer. And then I decided to come over here to the Varrock Museum and get myself 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer as a reward for doing the Orlando Bloom minigame in the basement of Varrock Museum. I mentioned in episode 2 that I wanted to go straight to 55 Slayer as quickly as possible so that I could get myself the Turoth task unlocked, as Turoths are a great way to make profit as a low-level character. So we went ahead, did the minigame to get to 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer, then we did the Gelatinous Abominations task, which is just the entry-level task that kind of unlocks Slayer as a skill from Turiel in Taverley, and then we started using Machner, the Canifist Slayer Master, to get as many tasks as possible and just crush through as much XP as we could each day on stream. We prioritized getting attack experience while training Slayer with melee, because I wanted to get 50 attack and hopefully 60 attack as quickly as possible to upgrade my character's weapons, which would make the Slayer process considerably faster. So we went straight through until we got 50 attack, which was when we took a break to go for our rune weapons. As you saw from those drop clips earlier, we managed to get the rune scimitar from a cockroach soldier, and then went to the greater demons, and it took us way longer than I thought, but we did finally eventually get a rune offhand mace as well as our offhand rune weapon. We should have probably just used an offhand adamant or myth weapon that we could buy from a shop to save time, because in the amount of kills it took and how unlucky we actually got almost all the way to 56 attack before we even got the offhand rune mace drop. So it just made a lot more sense. I think we kind of messed up by doing it. But once we committed and spent so much food and so much time there, I figured just out of principle we had to get the drop. So we stayed there until we got it, which we finally did. And then we upgraded to the rune scimitar and offhand rune mace, went straight back to Slayer, and continued until we got 60 attack. And at the time that we got 60 attack, we also had 39 Slayer. It was time now to upgrade to dragon weapons, but I didn't really have access to any except dragon daggers. And in order to wield dragon daggers, you need to do the Lost City quest. So I had to get 31 crafting and 36 woodcutting to do Lost City. And I did that by going to the Grand Exchange, buying 1,000 flax and spinning it into bowstring, and then just chopping regular logs to 15 woodcutting and then oak logs to 36. It took probably about an hour and a half to get to 36 woodcutting. Then we did the Lost City quest, which took all of about 5 minutes, and then finished the last 2k XP to 60 attack, in which point we upgraded finally to our dragon weapons as well. The dragon daggers were bought from Rasolo, who's an NPC near the waterfall, but you can't wield them until after the quest. So we had to finish Lost City, then wield the dragon daggers to continue slaying and continue getting much faster XP. And I did notice that we actually got considerably better XP once we hit level 60 attack and started using the dragon weapons. From there, we switched over to defense as our primary experience and got all the way up to 50 defense. And then we could obviously upgrade our defense gear as well from Mithril up to Rune. So we took the Rune full helmet that we got from the Greater Demon while farming for the offhand Rune mace, and also bought a Rune plate body from Ozayak in Edgeville, and Rune legs from the guy upstairs in the Champions Guild, which is west of Varrock. And then we had pretty much a full set of Rune. Then it was pretty straightforward. We just again went back to Slayer and kept training defense until we got our defense level all the way up to 60, which was when we matched our attack and defense at 60 each. And then I went back to training attack again. I know I kind of neglected strength here, but honestly I don't think strength is really all that important. The majority of your damage comes from the tier of weapon that you're using, and higher tiered weapons have mostly attack requirements only. So strength does impact the amount of damage you deal, but it's not as significant as the weapons you're using. So I figured it'd be better to go all the way straight to 70 attack and 70 defense so that we could get barrows or tier 70 type of weapons, and then also barrows or tier 70 type of gear, so that we would be able to get ourselves as bulky as possible and use as little food and simultaneously get the best weapons to deal more damage. And then we worry about getting our strength level up later. Obviously Bandos is the first boss that we're going to try to get to, and we will need 70 strength to get into the Bandos room, so we're going to have to get 70 strength at some point anyway. But I figured since we were just doing predominantly Slayer, it would make more sense to get up to 60 attack, 60 defense, and then go straight back into attack to try to get 70 as we worked our way up, and we worry about strength later. So that's what we did. And as soon as we hit 60 defense, I realized that we actually still weren't getting Slayer points yet, or at least not as many as we were supposed to, because we hadn't done the Smoking Kills quest, and you don't get full Slayer points until after completing the Smoking Kills quest. Despite the fact that we didn't have 80 combat, which is the requirement to actually use Simona the Slayer Master, which you unlock after completing Smoking Kills, we still could at least do the quest so that we would get more Slayer points from the lower level Slayer Masters. So we decided to go ahead and go back to questing for a little bit to get all the prerequisites done and then finish the Smoking Kills quest. It did have more quest requirements than I remembered, I guess because they added the Legendary Hero quests a little while ago, a couple years ago, and those were actually required to do Icthlaren's Little Helper. So the entire list of quests that we needed to complete were Stolen Hearts, Diamond in the Rough, Gertrude's Cat, Icthlaren's Little Helper, and then finally Smoking Kills. So obviously after completing the Smoking Kills quest, we went immediately back into Slayer and started taking advantage of the increased Slayer points per task, and we went all the way up to level 55. We actually went beyond 55 Slayer during today's stream and went all the way up to level 57, and we also got to level 68 attack as well. So we reached and surpassed our goal of 55 Slayer for Turoths and managed to get our attack level up to 68 as well. And that's where we're going to stop with the progress for today's video, but to wrap it up, I guess I'm going to give you my plans moving forward. I'm going to continue doing Slayer on stream just a little bit longer until I hit 70 attack. And once we hit 70 attack, I'm going to switch gears and go into Dungeoneering. We're going to head into Demonheim and start no-lifing it. Like I said, I want to get 85 Dungeoneering so that I can get access to Frost Dragons, as well as a Chaotic Maul for our main weapon to go to God Wars with, and a Charming Imp to help pick up all the charms and make our summoning gains down the line a little bit easier. You'll also see some magic training, and that will probably also happen through Slayer. I realize we've been doing a lot of Slayer early on in the series, but we are going to need to get all the way up to 120 Slayer to complete the loot deck, so it's just more worth it to do all my combat training through that. So we're going to get 60 magic to get a Gothic Staff and also to unlock High Alchemy so we can start making more profit from our Slayer tasks. And we are going to use the Gothic Staff to probably head to Barrows within the next couple episodes as well. So you'll see lots of Dungeoneering clips working towards the Chaotic Maul, some magic to get to 60 for the Gothic Staff, and then eventually some Barrows to try to start getting some melee Barrows pieces, which we will use as our first armor to take on God Wars down the line. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's been the third progress episode. I'm still a little bit up in the air about how I want to do these clips and how I want to interchange the live commentary and post-commentary clips. Should I put the live commentary drops at the beginning of the video before the post-commentary, or at the end of the video after the post-com? Should I mix it up and do a little bit here and there throughout? Just leave your feedback below. Please leave a comment and let me know which format you'd like to see the most, because I'm still kind of up in the air and not sure what I do like and don't like about these videos so far. I do like having both the live commentary reaction clips from stream and the post commentary, because the live commentary reaction clips are usually pretty funny and cool to look at and look through, but then also the post commentary gives me a chance to kind of explain what's going on in those clips and also explain what my plans are for the future episodes and kind of steer the direction of the series in a more concise way. So I do like having both. I just don't know how I want to mix them up throughout each video. So please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also leave a like on the video. As always, as soon as this video hits 100 likes, the next episode will be immediately uploaded. We're getting really close to 1K subs on the channel now, and I actually have a pretty funny special video compiled already that I'm going to be releasing as soon as we hit 1K YouTube subs. So hopefully we'll hit that within the next day or two, and then I'll instantly be able to release the special video I have planned for 1K subs. But thank you guys so much for all the support. It's been incredible how much you guys have shown the love on these videos for the first 3 episodes. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. I've had a ton of fun doing it. Again, keep in mind, I do stream live on Twitch 8 hours every single day, so check the description for a link to my live stream channel as well as a link to my schedule so you can see exactly when I'll be live each day and check out the progress live as we grind it. Or if you're just enjoying these YouTube episodes instead, just go ahead and sub to the YouTube channel so that you'll get notifications for future videos in this series. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again with another one soon.